We're going to take a look at the side lying overhead single arm tricep extension. So with a single arm tricep extension, we are looking to maximize elbow flexion, aka elbow bend, but sometimes it can get uncomfortable. As I'm kind of trying to show there, sometimes your shoulder or your delt can just get in the way. So what we can do is we can actually do a side lying variation, which tends to be a little bit more comfortable for people. And instead of being straight up, we're literally just going to slide to the side and keep our arm straight up. So see how my arm is still facing up, but because I've leaned my body out of the way, I have more space for my delt and more space to actually bend at the elbow so that we can hit the tricep in the lengthened position fully here. For this movement, you can put the bench at a 45 or like a 60-degree angle. Try out both, see what feels best for you. But the goal is that your working arm, aka the arm that I have up there, stays vertical. As far as how you lie on the bench, you can lie whatever feels comfortable. If you want that arm isn't working to be under you, you can do that. You can kind of get a model pose. You can lay down like you're sleeping, whatever feels good. Once you're comfortable, you're going to pick up your dumbbell. Now, if you're using a dumbbell like this, I want you to grab bell part of the dumbbell, aka that black part. If you don't, it's no big deal, just hold the handle. From here, you're going to get into position again, get comfortable however you like it. And then as we start to lower, remember, we want to make sure that our shoulder to elbow is staying vertical. So you can see there, the temptation is that it's not going to stay vertical. We want to make sure that it's staying in a straight line from the shoulder to the elbow. And then we're only moving at the elbow to the wrist. So shoulder to elbow stays nice, steady, pointed towards the ceiling or as vertical-ish as we can possibly get it. And then we want a lot of elbow flexion, aka elbow bend. Now here I'm showing it at just a slightly different angle. Both feel good for me. I think you'll notice that one is going to feel slightly better than the other, or maybe just for setup purposes, if we're doing another movement that you like at 45 degrees, maybe you'll just do this one at 45 degrees. But at the end of the day, the movement is going to be the exact same, whichever bench height or angle you prefer. And then again, here I'm showing it holding the bell, but I'll show you holding the handle of the dumbbell, which if you're using the adjustable dumbbells or if you're just using a dumbbell that's not comfortable to hold on the bell, this would be perfectly fine as well. They're exactly the same movement. You're just going to end up where sometimes when we hold the handle, you're just going to bump into your back a little bit. It's not the end of the world, no big deal. And then just to show you a couple reps from the back here, again, looking to keep shoulder to elbow as vertical or as possible while getting that good elbow flexion. And again, you can kind of see how the dumbbell travels behind me and then pressing out, fully locking out, and then fully lengthening as we lower. Control the movement throughout. This should not be a jerky thing, and you can use your hand to support that arm to kind of keep it in place as you get more fatigued, or if you just like that cue right from the start, that's perfectly fine. I personally love using this to just kind of help support my arm and just have a little cue to say, hey, keep your arm straight up. It helps. But if you don't like it, that's no big deal. You literally do not have to do it. It does not help the movement at all. And what you're doing with that non-working arm does not matter. You can have it hanging out. You can have it giving the peace symbol. I do not care. And then we're jumping into a different outfit so that I can show you from the side here. Again, making sure that our spine nice and neutral, core is engaged. And you can see here, I'm checking in with my core and then getting that good elbow flexion while the shoulder to elbow is completely vertical, getting that good extension. Here you can see I kind of wiggle wobbled out of alignment, and you can see I'm starting to lean back a little, and then I correct myself here by engaging my core. So just be mindful of that throughout this movement. Again, you don't need a ton of load with this movement. It's pretty brutal just by itself, but like anything, implement progressive overload and increase that weight when you're able to.